Okay. YouTube relationship advice. If I ever get some bad advice, just be like, okay, I got enough chlorine here. Trying to see about stuff I can get rid of. I am about to I'm about to embark upon my day of work. Whew. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's going on 9 o'clock. Got my charger with me, boots on. Got a new set of headphones. I need stocking on headphones from Walmart. And oh crap, I gotta go back upstairs. Don't you hate that? Okay. So I made sure I got some things done at the house first. My wife is a woman. Let me see here. I'm going back downstairs. So if you know anything about women, just observe. They be drinking water. They be running around with these big bubbles and getting a 64, drinking their gallons a day. Which I don't know who fed them this lie. I don't know who fed them that lie. You gotta drink, 64 ounces of water a day. When we start talking about science and water retention and salt, and we have a world full of bloated women, it's like, okay, water does bloat you at the same time, and there's salt. Anyway, I digress. But I made sure that she had her water. You guys can see them right there. And made sure I took care of home before I roll out. In the terms of ludicrous, I'm gonna start this car for a second. There is going to see, where's my shake at? It's going to be okay, there it is. Gonna be a brief interruption while I do this, because I got a little bit of time to talk. A little bit of time to talk. Roll this window up. And I'm gonna title this. I was thinking about a couple titles about, a lot of, you'll hear the term, they take care of business. I got my man take care of business. That could mean a couple things. I mean, he could be decent with the fist and cuffs. He could pay the bills. He can do what I do and make sure that the house is taken care of. Men that do that like women that do the same thing. Remember, we like women that can do the same thing, because essentially it just makes our business taken care of easier. It's taking stuff off of our plate. Man, they threw a whole box spring in there. But do you take care of home in a relationship? Do you take care of home on all fronts to make sure that the house is secure before you go and do your endeavors? Back in the day, Mama used to say, hey, Mama and Dad used to say, make sure that room is clean before you go out and play. Make sure that room is clean before you go out and play. In today's world, that translates before you decide to head out to work. You know, are you taking care of home? Making sure that, you know, she has what she needs, you know, so she's not asking you 3, 4, 5 times. Are you making sure home is taken care of? Are you making sure bills are getting paid? And we're not talking about sex. We're not talking about sex, but we're talking about everything that leads up to, man, this is a great person. This dude or this female makes sure that I am taken care of even before they get taken care of. They make sure everything is taken care of on the home front. You know, Grandmama back in the day, you know, used to make sure that Grandpapa had his, and I'm going to speak from personal experience, has his food on the table when he comes home. When he comes home, make sure his food is on the table. Make sure that the kids are fed. Make sure that the house is, before he steps foot in the house. Well, what did he do? You know, he made sure she had a house to call her own. Hey, that's from her lips. I did not have to work a day in my life. I did. So I can understand now why literally in the middle of a conversation, Grandma would be like, I got to go get his food ready. Because it's paying homage to the man that served you and his family throughout his life and did not have any other family that all of us know of. It's paying homage to that man, paying respect to that person. If you make sure, male and female, if you make sure home is taken care of, we're not talking about sex. We're not talking about, you know, I do her good, or you know, he can't get enough of this. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the everyday, the essentials. The essentials. Make sure, okay, she needs some water. You know, I'm not gonna make sure she goes thirsty again. We just used the last drop. Let me take yes, even though I would like to go to work, wink wink, because I really don't. Let me make sure she got what she needs. You know, let me wipe these counters down a little bit. Let me make sure this is done, because it's gonna make her job easier. You know, last night, my wife may watch this, last night, I did 2 swimming pools. My last pool made me feel all of the 47 that I am. I did 2 swimming pools. The last one I spent 2 hours and a half at. And you know what? I was done. I was like, I'm done. I'm going home. And when she got home, I had already started heating up the food. I questioned where the noodles were. I had already, hey, can you make, it's already done. I'm that type of person. I am always, she'll tell you, Josh keeps saying he be moving 2 steps ahead. I'm already on it. This grown man, this a whole grown man you talking to. I understand that you have had a long day of work, and I'm already on what you're asking me to do. I was even going to pick her up some sandwiches like she did, but I did not do that for a reason that I may put in another video. So I'm sorry, baby, if you had to do that. I was on it. I said, hey, let me pick, because my goal was to have the soup that she had prepared ready, the sandwiches laid out, the drinks laid out. So all she had to do was come in and take off her clothes and get comfortable and sit down and eat. The dogs had already been walked. Why do I operate like that? Because that's how I like to be treated. After a long day of work, I know if I don't feel like coming in and doing nothing, you don't either. You know, so I make sure that I'm taking care of home. I'm making sure the home is taken care of. I'm making sure that, hey, if she need this, that's taken care of. On the financial aspect, I know if this needs to be done, oh, we need to go here or there, it's done. I'm making sure home is, look, I'm a hard replacement. I'll tell you that. Somebody's figuring that out. Somebody's figuring that out. That dude is hard to replace. Well, as one person said, they don't make them like you anymore. Because I literally treat you how I want to be treated. Even when we had White Elephant, we bought some pretty great gifts, you know, because I bought you what I would have wanted. I don't buy gifts for myself. I rarely, you know, if I buy something for myself, it's cool. I really, you know, it's like a shooting star. You know, that's why I also tell my wife, hey, I don't buy for myself. You are going to have to buy for me. Whatever that may mean. I just don't do it. When we was in Mexico, you want to go get you some clothes? No, but you can go get me some clothes. It's not on the top of my list. It's just not. So we bought these grand gifts. I went by and I said, man, that's a cool item right there. Pick that up. You know, hey, man, I always wish I could have that around. Pick that up. You know, and money's not the option. Money's not the issue. Because I was like, man, that's something I would actually buy, that I would use. I'm sitting there reading the horsepower. I'm sitting there reading this. I'm reading that. And yet one guy got them all. He stole the gifts back from other people. And other people wanted them gifts. But I treat you like I want to be treated. I take care of home. I take care of the streets. I want to put you in a position where you don't want for anything. And at the same time, it's kind of like what goes around comes around. I do that because that's how I like to be treated. Now, don't baby me now. You know, get your hands up my face. Stop wiping my face. I'm sick of getting the books up my nose and stuff. You know. But make sure before you do anything. Make sure before you take care outside. Make sure before you take care of family and friends. Hey, that person that you're laying next to, make sure they straight before anything. Hey, God. And then that person you laying next to, and then if you got kids, the kids. And if you got kids, the kids. I know some people like, my kids come before everything. No, your kids gonna leave you. Your kids, as soon as they get 12 years old, I got the message from my cousin. She was like, my daughter don't even want me to come in the classroom anymore, and I'm taking her on cruises and all this and all that. And she said, yeah, your kids gonna leave you. You know, your job is to rear them up well, clothe and feed them. But as far as putting them on a pedestal above your spouse or your partner, nah. That's not Bible. I don't think that's Quran. I don't think that's in any religious setting. Anyway, guys, take care of home. Take care of home, and he or she will take care of you. Peace.